Hello, beautiful beings. How are you? I hope this video finds you well. So, OMG, I just had a message that Spirit gave me back in 2017 come true. Back in 2017, Spirit told me that the next 12-ish years were going to be years of great transformations for us, and that it would be a time of much change and very turbulent. And then just in the last couple of years have I gotten other visions that go with that to kind of tell me about how things will look in certain ways. Obviously, not all the details, but somewhat. One of those predictions is that, actually, I'll tell you the predictions that I was given. Spirit told me that Hollywood would fall, that the CIA, the FBI, the banking systems, that it would all fall, and that it would progressively start happening after 2020. And that from 2020 to 2029, there would be radical changes being brought to us so that we could shift our world into a new way of being. And they told me that some of these things would start happening with the deaths of key holders. Now, unbeknownst to me at the time, they were talking about sex and sex symbolism before Hollywood, before the Hollywood production. They were talking about the fall of sex symbolism and the way that it runs our nation and the way that it does toxic, the way it portrays femininity in a toxic manner, and then the over-sexualization of women's bodies. Well, when Hugh Hefner died, that fell because he was one of those main key holders. Now, I just received a video from one of my people about Hollywood dying, from someone who is in that industry and has been in that industry for over 20 years. And that Spirit, when they told me this, they likened these big falls. So the fall of Hollywood, the fall of the CIA, FBI, and then the banking systems, they likened it to the 30s, the 1930s. And when people were killing themselves because everything that they knew, everything that they had built was falling. And this person literally said in their video that execs and people that he has known, been mentored by and taught in Hollywood, or had taught him everything he knows about Hollywood, cannot find work, cannot make money, and that someone, 2:43 on the clock, has killed themselves. And I thought, whoa. Now, I'd been seeing trickles of this. Spirit told me that by 2024 that these things would start coming into effect. And literally, it's happening, which is amazing to me. Now, they told me that the banking systems wouldn't fall till 2027, and that in all of this falling, that we would actually be realigning to the true nature, or to the true, more natural relationship with energy than what is at play right now. Right now, the many don't have money, the few do. Right? And that this time is the time of the underdog. They told me that by 2025, that psychics would become so normal that going and getting Reiki or hypnosis or acupuncture would be like going to a regular doctor. Well, it's 2024, and that's real. And they told me that would happen by 2025. Then last year when I was in Guatemala, they told me that what these things are all leading us up to is the grand awakening. And so we have all of these little folks who've been waking up over and over and over and over again through all creating the edges of the border for the great mass in the middle to awaken. And they told me that everybody who's going to wake up will wake up by 2033. And then that it will stop for a while. And then it will start again, and we will go through another awakening, but in 100 years. And I thought, oh, so it just keeps repeating itself over and over and over again. This is exactly what happened in the 1900s. The great rises and falls and all of the change. And Spirit said, you can tell what's going on by what each generation focuses on and their work there. And I thought, oh, wow, how interesting. And as I sit here, the centaurs are the ones who gave me that mass awakening message in that sense. The Arcturians are the ones who told me about the things occurring from 2018 all the way until 2030. Spirit told me that COVID will come again, just like it came in 2019 and brought the grand awakening, that will come again in 2030 to help us become aware of anything that we're not aware of and to create the awareness within us on a deeper level of anything that needs to be aligned. And then it will die down. And we will get quiet again. And there will be great times of integration where there's not a lot of upheaval, because this kind of upheaval creates big shifts. But it's also exhausting for souls. And so anybody who wants to awaken can and will awaken. And then the rest, because not everybody comes here to awaken. Some come for vacation. And to accept that every level of creation is beautiful and bountiful and aligned with the all that we are. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm just like sitting here in awe to have something come true that was told to me over 7 years ago, and to literally be watching the things happen. It's amazing. 007 energy, huh?